Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, all the ships at sea. Welcome to Dave TV. Hold on a second. I forgot to show you something. Where did I put that? Here we go. My collection of DVDs. Just picked this one up the other day. Really nice. I highly recommend it. I'm a huge Hitchcock fan. I think he's one of the greatest directors ever. And I have all of the movies that Hitchcock made from about 1945 onward. Shadow of a Doubt, 43, Shadow of a Doubt, Vertigo, Rear Window, Rope, The Birds, and this one, The Making of Psycho. Really good movie here with Anthony Hopkins and Helen Mirren. Great movie. It isn't perfect. If you want to look at, Anthony Hopkins kind of impersonating Hitchcock, and it isn't quite right on, and maybe it is a little stiff or whatever, but Helen Mirren's really good as Alma, his wife, who is kind of, believe it or not, the mastermind behind Hitchcock in a lot of his stuff, and I wasn't so thrilled on Scarlett Johansson playing Janet Leigh, but it's a good movie, and I really liked it. And if you're a Hitchcock freak like I am, even a pretty good movie about Hitchcock is certainly pretty good. Lots of extras on this combo pack. Tastes good, combo pack. So that's what's on my DVD player these days. So anyhow, we got the radio ratings out for the month of February. And so what do we have to show for it? I wouldn't say any big surprises. I'm not seeing anything that's knocking my boots off. See, my boots are still on. But, more of the same-ish stuff. WTOP and WAMU are pretty much tied for the top of the ratings position. WAMU has the lead slightly in the 6+ numbers, which is pretty much everybody. And WTOP has the lead in the 25-54 numbers, which is the money demo that advertisers really want. So, you could basically say, when you look at everything, WTOP, WAMU, two talk newsy stations, one on the public side, one on the commercial side, are easily in the top spot tied. Okay, so that's what we take it away with. Again, a great performance by Hot 99.5, second or third place. Kane, again, second or third place, depending on which of those demos you look at. Wash, again, a really strong book for them. They're up there about fourth place. Oh no, who is that? Betsy Rothstein. Oh, wow. I'll have to call. I will have to talk to Betsy later. What does she want? So anyhow, what are we talking about here? Now my composure. Okay, so Wash about fourth place. Majic 102.3, WMMJ in about fifth place, tied with HUR. So interesting to see these two urban stations, kind of urban adult contemporary-ish stations. MMJ, Majic 102.3, and HUR 96.3, Howard University. They're both neck and neck, and they're also neck and neck with KYS. So MMJ, HUR, KYS for that kind of urban rap component to the DC radio ratings, really tied there between 5th, 6th, and 7th place. What's missing? PGC. They're down there in the teens somewhere. So definitely some work for them. Good book for Big. They're back up. They slumped there around Christmas time. Now they're back up to 8th place. Praise is doing really well at 8th place, also tied in the money demo. DC 101, not bad. They're in 10th place. Elliot's doing pretty good. Old Elliot still at 6th place there. Elzal in 11th place. So that's the best news for CBS. Again, for CBS in the Washington market, Elzal continues to be the top performer, and that's on that 107.9 crappy signal way over there in Annapolis. I'm telling you, if somehow CBS could put Elzal on one of their inside the Beltway signals, 95.5, 94.7. Won't happen, but if they could, or they could buy a signal like 105.1 and put Elzal there, I'm telling you, this station would be top 3, top 4. On a crappy signal, 11th place. That's pretty damn good for El Zal. RQX in the 2554 money demo, 12th place. They're holding in there. Jack Diamond at 13th. Pretty good numbers for GTS there at 13th place, Christian Contemporary. MZQ is doing better. They're up a little bit at 14th place and up a little higher in the 6+ numbers. Fresh 94.7 again. Doing okay. That's CBS's second top highest station at 14th place with PGC at 16th there. JFK at 17th place in the money demo. They're down at 20th place in the 6+ numbers with 10th place for the Junkies. And again, what they're saying at that station, as they always say, is it's not the ratings, it's the ad revenue. I'm sure that's what they're saying. It's ad revenue. It's ad revenue. Don't worry about the ratings. WTEM and JFK, two sports talkers in the market that pretty much tied in the ratings. One thing I did notice about TEM was, their shows tend to be 21st, 18th place, whatever. But Tony Kornheiser in middays, 9th place. Big news for Tony Kornheiser. He easily gets the top ratings on that station. And why? Because we all love Tony. MAL at 19th place. Again, when you look at the 6+ numbers, they're way up there at 7th or 8th place, but that's because they skew old. A lot of WMAL's listeners are over 55. A lot of them. When you cut off the over 55s and don't count them, they really plunge in the ratings. WDCN 20th place in that Spanish station. Now let's look at WNEW. They're up to 21st place. That's about the highest they've been since they've been on the air a little more than a year now. Remember, they started in January of last year. That's the highest I've seen them. That's up from a 25th place over Christmas up to 21st. They are slowly but surely rising in the ratings. CBS's WNEW there. And, WETA FM down to 22nd place. Wink is not doing so hot at 22nd place. Although for a Winchester station, what do you say? And some Baltimore stations mixed in. The little AMer that could, the WKDV out there in Manassas, 1460 Spanish. They're doing pretty well at 29th place for an AMer. And PFW, 34th place. Station still needs a lot of work. Where's WAVA? 35th place. Again, killer signal, 105.1. Great signal. And they're 35th place. Again, I guess they make money with that station by selling to different Christian sponsors or whatever. But still, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? WZB 39th place in the Washington market. Interesting. Their signal seems to be a little better down here in the Reston area. I'm beginning to hear them a little more, and I didn't used to be able to do that so much. So that's the big news. So again, no big super duper surprises, but another killer book for WAMU and WTOP, partners in crime at the top of the all news and news talk spectrum here in the Washington market. Sad news. Sad news. Mitch Scott passed away. Mitch was the owner of Great Scott Broadcasting on the Eastern Shore, based out of Georgetown, Delaware. He owned like 5 or 7 stations, something like that. OC 104, Big 98.5, 93.5, The Beach, bunch of stations over there. And sad, 56 years old, passed away from leukemia. A number of my people, my radio people, engineering people tell me, a lot of people that are in the engineering side of the business tend to get blood cancers and diseases like that. Why? Because they're around a lot of irradiation. When you're working at transmitter sites, okay, working around transmitters and stuff like that, you're one of those guys that's really up there, on the tower and stuff. That's a lot of radiation, electronic signal stuff passing through your body. And it's amazing how many people in the radio business, not in the studio side of things where they, on the air thing, but people that are actually at the studio, at the tower sites, working on transmitters, those kind of blood and guts people in the radio business, a lot of them tend to die of leukemia type stuff because it does something to your internal organs, and I wouldn't be surprised if Mitch Scott, as far as he got at 56 years old there, probably was one of those guys that was out at the transmitter a lot, and certain people, I guess, that takes its toll on them. I don't know, just my wild guess, but it's sad to see someone going at 56 like that. But tip of the camo cap to Mitch. did a good job there. Built a nice little radio cluster there in the Ocean City area. And also Pamela Brown. We tipped you off to this a month ago, early February. We said Pam Brown's heading to CNN. And of course, yesterday the official news came through. Of course, nobody out there in the media biz said, DCRTV predicted this 5-6 weeks ago, but we did. We did. We did. I did. All right, folks, that's Dave TV for the 19th of March 2013. And I should have gotten the light on my face there, but I didn't. But what the heck? You don't need to see me. You know what I look like, right? Thanks for watching Dave TV for the 19th of March. Live long and prosper.